What the hell hit me? Die. What do I do? You suck. I know I had the same gun. Okay, let's go. Oh, we opened the door. I'm gonna get my pulse rifle out. Wait, move. Someone's gonna do something to it. Watch this. He's gonna glitch me out. Watch this. Or she. She's moving me. Bye! I just shot you before you died. Vinny Diesel. Okay, now let's actually do it. Because that took forever. The kids friendly channel. Unless you don't like it. Oh, is she saying you want to break it? Then break it. Quit staring at it. What? A gun didn't knock it over, but his foot did? Gavin. I'm gonna kill you. I'm knocking you out of the game. Content filter. Gavin 10, 9, 8, whatever. Let you teleport to me, I guess, or something. Wait. This one has a scope. Gavin, that's it. I will take that away from you. It's a kids-friendly channel.
What did you find in the Black Station?
Slaughtered CIA staff. We weren't the only ones looking for the data drives. It was a gruesome scene. Kane quickly...
Oh, you made the scenes like that. Yeah, I want to unmake them like that. But it's a kids friendly though. Oh, well, whatever. Get to do it?
Why didn't you tell me? You created Project Corvus, wrote the report. You pulled me along like you had no clue what I was talking about.
If I had told you, the impact would not have been the same. You know that. That you could not recall is not a fault of mine.
After the Black Station, we had to find you. Find out what you knew.
I was in Cairo at the time. Your friend, Khalil.
He brought you to Ramsey Station, humanity's last holdout in Egypt. We knew who Deimos was, where he was from, but we didn't know why. He'd taken over the world, but to do what? To find out why, we had to talk to you.
Hey Gavin, we started a new one. No. Set it away.
The pieces were coming together. Virus 6115, Taylor's team, the undead. It all came back to Deimos. All we needed was you. Hendricks was unhinged. The idea his friends betrayed mankind to help a deity from another dimension. Cain was in it to the end. By now, she was as obsessed with stopping Deimos as we were. We weren't ready for Cairo, no matter what we thought. This place, if there ever
Please
was a
skip like
place that
50
was the
seconds or
Devil's
something
lair,
because we're going super slow.
this was it. It wasn't just the city. The entirety of northern Africa had fallen to the undead. The walls were covered with memories of the dead, those taken by 6115, lost to this wasteland, the desert for the undead. It was the last place on Earth you'd want to be, but you chose to hide there. Why?
Without their camouflage.
Why?
What?
What were you running from?
From what you saw, Deimos.
Yeah.
Khalil was waiting. He was holding you in an interrogation room.
How was Khalil? Happy to see you.
It wasn't a warm welcome. As far as he
What
was
is this
concerned,
smell?
we owed him one for grabbing you. More than a few
Hey,
men
it's a
gave their
hamburger in
lives to
here.
bring you in.
A whole
He
one.
hoped it
Preston,
was
you can
worth
eat it?
He'd fight to the death of the
Look at this.
country. But he knew what was coming.
And what was coming?
Extinction.
Hey,
The undead changed everything.
don't put it
I
in the
know.
fridge.
The NRC were hit first and hardest. We saw that in Ethiopia. The damage done by the dead didn't even take into account what the water wars did. When the continent dried up and the Nile River Coalition took war to Egypt over the Nile, the last water supply.
Gavin.
They were so busy fighting they didn't realize it too had
Now
dried
let's
up.
go.
With the rise of the undead, how do you fight an enemy that doesn't need water? Khalil's rage wasn't misplaced. It wasn't personal.
Oh, not
He was just
in the
barely holding
elevator.
on.
Out of it. Look, look.
What
In
did
the
you hope to
stairs.
learn from
Remember?
speaking to me?
Behind you.
How to
Right
stop
there.
Deimos.
There's
Everyone
only
has
one
weapons.
direction that I don't look at. And it's always the way
The
that
whole
you
base
go.
was on edge. You could feel it in the air.
Yep, just
The
follow.
dead were moving on Ramses. An assault was imminent. Khalil didn't know how much time we had with you.
Yeah.
Hendricks demanded to know why we weren't informed.
How did Khalil respond to his anger?
WA command was down. How was he meant to get his message through? Besides, they still had their dead system. They used to knock enemy aircraft out of the sky, but now they were used to eviscerate the undead. If any came too close, the laser cannons would take them out. Khalil led us to interrogation. He warned us our time was limited. No telling when the dead might attack. But if we could get answers out of you, maybe we could find a way to fight back.
I don't know how it's not gonna. It sucks. Just take off the filter. Okay. So it's no swearing.
You certainly weren't too happy to see us.
You say it like I had a choice in the matter.
With no time, we
Skip
needed
it?
you to be willing to talk. The truth serum would make you relax, more willing to divulge. Hendricks told us to take a walk. He asked about Taylor and Deimos. He wanted you to connect the dots.
And I told him Deimos controlled them. Your friend Bishop was correct. There was a brain manipulating the undead. It was Deimos. Deimos realized he could access a person's DNA. He could possess them, inhabit them, consume them. He didn't need to turn them.
Like puppets on strings.
The undead are mindless creatures, but Taylor's team, Gojulan, anyone with DNI, they could be hosts. They were slaves to do his bidding.
Hendricks wanted to know why. We both did.
For many years I had studied Deimos and his dimension Malum, a place of unspeakable evil. He had been pulled to Earth, yanked from his existence by accident. Trapped here, he saw opportunity to enslave humanity and use them to wage an unholy war against Dolos.
The demigoddess. His sister. That was it? We were just a chess piece? Our entire existence was just...
A pawn in a much larger game in a universe far bigger than you realize. Humanity is an anthill. Deimos and Dolos are two children fighting over the magnifying glass. But Hendrix was desperate. He wanted to know how to kill Deimos.
You told him he couldn't.
Teddy
How does
bear.
one kill a celestial
Teddy
being?
bear. What?
You can't. The only way to defeat him, the only way to sever his control over the undead, for Bishop Surum to work and save humanity, was to send him back to Mullen.
And to do that, we needed to open the gateway.
As we are doing now, by walking through your memories.
I think they turned it on.
The assault on Ramses was beginning. The base was about to be overrun, and Neo couldn't update. Time to take it back.
There's a better weapons over here. I got instant kill on, but it's not the slow motion one. Get up on the box. They can never get you. Over here, I think. Nope. Where do we go? No.
We weren't ready
Maybe-
for the station assault.
Oh,
I don't know how the
no,
dead got
already.
in. Maybe an abandoned tunnel, an infected civilian, or maybe the vultures let them through. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Egyptian army came over comms. They'd never seen a horde this size move on the station. If we had any chance to stop them, we needed to reinforce the eastern checkpoint, a narrow passageway the dead would need to traverse to reach Ramses.
Wait. Look at the sign. It's a hand sign. No, Gavin, you're at the wrong place.
She was a city on fire, except for the Egyptian army and a smattering of civilians. Khalil didn't say it, but I could hear it in his voice. He knew this was the last stand. If they lost this battle, they'd lose the city.
Just stand right here. Sorry. Ooh, we get to be in a car. Yeah, they do, I think. I'm not sure.
What was Khalil's plan?
The undead were moving on the eastern checkpoint. A clear shot at Ramsey Station. The Egyptian army had rigged explosives below the street, but there were a few support columns we would need to take out first. We had the spike launcher for that.
You talked of his desperation, his total acknowledgement of futility. Yet here he was, staying and fighting.
What else was he going to do? If it wasn't today, it was tomorrow, or the day after that. We lost the war, the moment Diaz opened the quarantine zones. The moment Deimos entered our dimension, one way or another, death was coming for us all. It was a simple, straightforward plan. Except... our VTOL was shot out of the sky. The mobile blockade fell early. It wasn't just the undead gunning for us. Cairo was a no-man's land, filled with the undead, rogue robotics, and scavengers. They were all converging on our position. If we were gonna pull this off, we didn't have time to waste. I grabbed the spike launcher and told Kane at HQ to load.
What? What? Are we killing the zombies or killing them? Yes. Hey, I need help. Help. Friendly fire will not be tolerated. You can't shoot your friends or whatever. Oh, motherfucker! Motherfucker, help me! Motherfucker. I died! Run to the wall! Run to the wall! To activate the spikes, you press the melee weapon button. Gotta turn down my volume. Thank you. I don't know, I must have accidentally shot something or what. This time I won't kill myself. Okay, protect me. Help, Gavin. I need a... Oh, I keep killing myself with that thing. Watch out, just revive me, I got him. Revive me, I got him. Gavin, revive me, I got them. Hold square. I'm going into the wall so I can heal a little bit. Instant kills on. No, don't do it right there. That's not how you do it. I don't know, but it won't let us. Where are you? I'm reviving you on top of the truck thingy. Finish this. How the what? I mean, no, cut that. I'm gonna cut that. Gavin, come here. Oh my gosh. There's so many. Forget about me and get to the wall. Get to the wall. Do I have to start all over? Nope. I'm just gonna do this thing and then I'm gonna get to the wall, okay? Okay, just forget about me and go to the wall, okay? I'm gonna plant the last detonator, okay? I think I might actually make it. Okay, go to the wall.
So we could blow the street.
Go to the wall.
Our trigger man got hit. I had to get up there and fix it.
Get on top of the wall. I'm detonating an explosives.
I told Hendricks I needed a moment. Good thing Hendricks still had our back.
To I don't
Khalil
know, make it
thanked us.
their land, I guess.
thought they
Do
stood
that
a chance.
all around the city, I guess.
They had no idea what was about
And
to happen.
then just kill all the zombies, I guess.
Egyptian Army Command came over comms. A scavenger had blown a hole through Sophia Square, and the undead were pouring through, headed for Ramses. I told Khalil we'd take care of the square.
Why is it always we? Well, that's gonna be end of this episode. Okay, now the mystery box of the day. No, we're not. Okay, and now bye.